What's going on, guys? Tyrauku here, and I hope you're all doing great. So before we get started on this video, I gotta say, I apologize. I'm sorry to everyone that I have not done a video since last year. I feel like it's been a long time, but hopefully you guys can welcome me back with open arms, and hopefully we can have an amazing 2022. But on a serious note, honestly, I wait the entire year just to say that joke. So funny, haha, right? But either way, I want to say thank you all for an amazing 2021. I do appreciate it. Thank you for all your support, and I'm looking forward to an awesome 2022. This video is going to serve kind of like a time capsule on my YouTube channel. So I want this video to go up, and then on December 31st, I'm hoping to look back on this video, December 31st of 2022, hoping to look back on this video and see how far my account's progressed, right? So kind of see where Raid's at now, and then we'll see where it's at then. I think it's kind of interesting to look back. I kind of wish I did this last year, but hey, we're doing it this year. So let's get started. First off, I took count of my legendaries and my 6-star champions. So I have 100 legendary champions so far. Not all of them are leveled to 6-star. Of course, some of them are kind of useless. No real reason to level them to 6-star for my account, but I have 100 legendary champions. Kind of crazy. Exactly 100 is what I counted. And then I have a 182 rank 6 champions. Not all of those rank 6 champions are fully leveled. Like I have quite a few rank 6 champions who are kind of just chilling down here. I like say level 37, some level 30s, so on and so forth. Just depends on where I was in the process of building them. I'm going to slowly run these champions through Minotaur, but I currently have 182. And I have enough 5-star champions and chickens to make, I believe, like 30 new 6-star champions. Let's see. So I have 38 here. Yeah, so actually maybe 30 or maybe even more. I have a lot of 5-star champions saved up for a potential champion training event, kind of like the Sir Nick one we had, I guess, the year before last Christmas, but I haven't seen it coming. So honestly, I don't know if they're even going to have that. And I may have just been saving up all those champions for nothing. But hey, I guess when I watch back on this video, December 31st, I'll know, hey, was it worth saving? Or should I have just went ahead and leveled up champions? But I guess we'll see when that time comes. Now, as far as campaign, my current campaign farmer, we have Leoris in here currently, but the actual campaign farmer is Fellhound. Now, Fellhound has been my trusty campaign farmer since really I started the YouTube journey. He's been #1 campaign farmer for a long time with the correct frame rates, unlimited frame rates, 5 seconds. I've seen people actually get 4 seconds, but it was like, I don't know how they did it, honestly. I think it was just a super, super lucky run, not consistent, but I've seen 4 seconds. So he's my campaign farmer. When I do campaign, I don't do campaign a ton because I have really not a ton of champions that I'm wanting to level right now. But whenever I do get champions, sometimes I just brew them up to level 60, up to the level, rank them up, but it just depends. When I do campaign, Fellhound, majority of the time is the farmer there. Now for Nightmare campaign, I have been using Leoris. So let's go ahead and throw him in there, see what happens. But I've really not had very many champions recently that I wanted to run through a bunch of campaigns. So during the champion training events, obviously I do try to do some campaign. And when that time comes, I'll either run Leo through Nightmare or Fellhound through Brutal. I kind of like Fellhound through Brutal a little bit more, but hey, it just really all depends on what I'm feeling. Fellhound just seems to do a little bit quicker, give me some mystery shards. Mystery shard stockpile is actually not that high up. After we finish this run, honestly, I thought it was going to be faster. I'll jump into some of my dungeons, give a little bit of a recap of those. But yeah, I typically just farm Brutal campaign at this current stage. Obviously, all the campaign stuff is done. As far as dungeon goes, this is kind of where I'm working on. The stage 20 of the Arcane Keep is 37-second best time, but most of my keeps, I think, take like 2 minutes, a little bit less. I haven't really got speed teams for most of these. All my teams currently are basically this setup right here, or something very, very similar. So I have Seer, Nukes, Lydia, Kymar resets, so on and so forth. Across the potion keeps, they're not super difficult at stage 20s, but I do farm the stage 20s all the time. That's the only ones I do. My current potion stash is looking like it's basically the same setup for all these potion keeps so far. My current potion stash is looking like this. So we have 15 void max ones, 27 red ones, 11 blue ones, 25 green ones, and 62 arcane ones. I farmed a lot of these. I'll probably be farming a lot of these arcane ones over the next little bit of time because during the last CVC, I kind of got screwed out of ascending champions because I was out of those arcane potions. Now, as far as the other dungeons, currently on Ice Golem, I do farm stage 25. I do need to fix Bad L's gear because right now he's not doing it consistently because I tried re-gearing him for Bommel. But I do farm stage 25 just because Bad L gets to the boss kills everybody else, and Bad L solos it. It's about a 1.5 2-minute run, so pretty decent. I don't farm Ice Golem too much. Currently though, my main focus is on these 3, but whenever the tournaments and events come up, I do try to get enough points to at least get, that Ancient Shard, maybe the Epic Books if I need them, so on and so forth. Now, Minotaur, I've been soloing it with Leoris, just running him through alongside some champions who I need to level up, plus get the Masteries for. So ideally, they'll be level 1, 6-star, or even 1, 5-star if I'm ready to level them. I just do it slowly over time. Now, if I get a champion like Rio, if I pull a Hegemon, hopefully, whenever I watch back on this video, I did pull a Hegemon, but if I get Hegemon, there's going to be no Minotaur farming going on there. It's going to be instantly level 60, instantly rank all the way up, instantly getting his Masteries with gems, okay? There's going to be no waiting on that whatsoever. Maybe even book him. Hopefully, I pull him during a CVC, but if I don't, he may even just get books right then. But that's my Ice Golem stuff, my Minotaur stuff. Dragon's Lair, I typically stick to stage 24. My Dragons run is pretty quick. That is not at all the team I use for Dragons. This one is. Currently, I don't have my teams labeled very well. I have new team 1, Ice Golem. Some of them are labeled okay, but some of them are not. So that's one thing you need to fix by the end of this year is you need to label your teams. You need to clear your red dots probably. You tilt some of the people on the YouTube channel when you show all your red dots. So probably should fix those. Probably should relabel my team names, actually make them make sense. One big thing I want to do by the end of the year is have speed farming teams for Faction War Stage 21s. So that's like a big thing. A lot of my Stage 21 teams, they're not that fast. They're kind of on the slower side of things, but I do have the champions for most factions to clear it very fast, like sub 2 minutes, which I consider that pretty fast for Stage 21. So if I can get that done, it's gonna be awesome. Makes CVC points collecting a lot easier. Can spend less of my resources that are, you spend on like energy and stuff. I can save some energy, do more faction wars just using the keys. It's a couple thousand points right there. That's very, very easy to get. But you see my dragon team, about a minute, sub 1 minute, pretty consistent. I do like it. Frozen Banshee, Lifesteal Gear, she solos it. War Master, not a problem whatsoever. So I don't do a ton of farming dragon. I do need some more speed gear, but honestly, when I do my farming, it's mostly on Fire Knight. I've been doing a ton of spider farming, which unfortunately, even with all the spider farming I do, I still don't have crazy good accessories. Like getting a banner that rolls much speed for the champions you need the speed on, like the accuracy banners with speed substats or whatever it may be, seems like it's so difficult to get. My Spider Stage 25 team, though, has been getting a lot of use with the recent CVC, spending so much energy doing that. It's definitely been crazy. My Spider team, I think, average is about 40 seconds, somewhere around there. 40 seconds, 50 seconds. It's like 99% consistent. I've came back to watch an RSL helper actually fail. Well, RSL helper didn't fail, but my team failed a few runs, but typically it's pretty good. This one's gonna be on the quicker side of things. I may try to get this cut down a little bit. A few champions like Sishia, if I pull them, maybe I can speed this up a little bit as well. 36 seconds, not bad at all. My best time was 26. I don't know how I got that, but hey, it says I did, so I guess I did. Now, Fire Knight. Fire Knight is currently a dungeon that I used to have a team built for, but the gear cap, or the gear minimums, I guess, for stage 25, doing it fast, is kind of high, and I broke down my Lydia and moved her to different gear. I'll probably go back and build a good 25 team, but right now, or maybe even a 24 team, but right now, I just do stage 20. Stage 20 goes really, really quickly. I'm not getting the best chance to get the best gear, but at the current point in time, when I do farm it, hey, 20 seems to be doing pretty good. I really haven't been doing a ton of dungeon farming outside of spiders though, but when I do, Fire Knight is one of my favorite ones to farm because of immunity gear, because of savage gear. It just really has so many good gear sets. But a lot of times I just try to stick to tournaments, try to get the tournament side rewards the best I can, maybe grab an ancient shard, because I do like the change they made with adding those ancient shards on the placings down to like, what, 6th place or something? I do like that quite a bit. So once we see how fast this run goes, I think it's like a minute. I don't want this video to be super long. I want, hopefully, for you guys to see where my account's at, if you're curious, if you want to see where it's at, as well as maybe if you want to keep track of your account progress as well, maybe take some screenshots and store it somewhere and look back on it at the end of the year, because most people make some pretty big progress. I mean, a year is a long time. A lot of stuff can change in a year, right? So that's all my dungeons. My dungeons are pretty good though. Basically, my biggest thing is I like to get some good, consistent stage 25 teams for Fire Knight. Everything else though, I'm pretty satisfied with. A minute on Dragon's not bad at all. Everything else, pretty good. Faction Wars, already said I wanted to get on this. I want to go ahead and build out teams to do stage 21 full auto. Sub 2 minutes would be ideal, but if it's 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes, that's no problem either. All the factions except for maybe like Skinwalker. Lizardman's my hardest one right now. Lizardman, pretty far behind. I don't have very many good Lizardmen, but High Elf, definitely Most all of them I can get down to 2.5 minutes, I'm sure, on stage 21, but we'll see. That's gonna be my biggest focus, gear my champions to actually do that. Now, as far as arena goes, currently in arena, I haven't pushed for platinum arena for a little while. I've placed a few times, like 3 or 4 times. My best placing, I think, was 120. I do have the platinum avatar. I'm missing a few avatars. I'm missing the Doom Tower one right here. Not because I can't do it, because I just forgot to do it. Both times it was on rotation. But I do have the one plat avatar. Getting the other one would be cool. I would like to consistently place in plat, but the reset at 4 a.m. is just so difficult to continuously, consistently push. But hopefully I can get into doing that, get into placing consistently, because when I have placed, it's kind of just been sliding in right at the end. When I placed 120th, it was, I think, mostly just luck. I do want to place consistently and deservedly. That's the biggest thing. I mean, like, placing and cheesing your way in doesn't feel as good as actually earning that spot. Building my defense will be the number one thing. Getting a good defense that I can actually hold my spot when pushing for plat is going to be absolutely huge. I know they're supposed to extend the plat placings to 500. It's going to feel a little bit different. I mean, placing in the top 300 feels really good. Placing in the top 500 at first is going to feel like, oh, dang, now I placed 450. That kind of feels bad. But after a few weeks, it'll be like, oh, plat's always just been top 500 or whatever. So it will change everything, like your thought process at first. But I do think I can place it, obviously, hopefully I can place more consistently when it gets top 500, right? But I'm hoping to place a few times before it moves to top 500. But as far as arena goes, just farming gold 4, not much to do. Oh, I need to show my great haul. Once we do 3v3, I'll jump in and show my great haul. Now 3v3, I'm chilling in gold 2 right now. Gold 4 is not an issue for me to hold. I've been to gold 4 several times. The issue is that I don't push at the end of the week, so I leave my one-person defense on. I have been up until like Friday or Saturday, and by the time I take it off and put my full defense on, I'm in like 0 of the red, and there's no way I can climb all the way back up to 1,000 points in that short amount of time. So being actually on top of stuff and actually staying up to date on all my pushing will help out with keeping the gold 4. But as far as the bazaar, I try to buy out the shards, typical things, right? It doesn't really matter. Just try to buy out whatever I can, whenever I can. I got to save points. I do a lot of 3v3 early in the week, but once it gets late in the week, I don't do as much because we get the teams in here. And some of these 3v3 matches take a little while. My defense is doing pretty good right now. But like I said, I've been to gold 4 several times. I can usually stay there pretty good. If I actually stay up to date with my matches, it's no problem. Let's take a look at my great haul. My great haul, by this time, well, obviously by the end of the year, this will for sure be maxed. So I'm up to +8 on everything, like these ones right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have 8 out of 10s right now. So not very long. So we got 16-ish. I don't know. We have not a ton more points to get. It's going to take a little while. Obviously, the +10s are the hardest to get, but a few more months, I'd say by June or July, we should probably have the Great Haul finished. Maybe even before that. We'll see how much arena I do. Hopefully, they bring in gold 5, and it's turning out to be pretty good, I hope. But we'll see as time gets closer. Clan Boss, pretty basic right now. I would like to, by the end of the year, move into a more fully auto team. My Ultra Nightmare team, I didn't do my damage yet. I do one key very consistently. Do 1 key on Ultra Nightmare, get the top chest. 1 key on Nightmare, Brutal. Hard, ideally, I do all 4 of these difficulties. I mean, you get 4 keys a day, essentially. So I'm hoping to do all 4 of these consistently. That's one thing I need to start working on, is making sure I do all of these, because you have a chance of getting void shards even down here on hard. So definitely want to capitalize on that and get all those free resources. But oftentimes I don't. Oftentimes I just do Ultra Nightmare, and then hopefully Brutal as well. I do want to move into a fully auto from turn 1 team. My current team takes about 6 turns of setup, which isn't terrible. It's like 3 minutes, but sometimes at 3 minutes, if it fails, if I like mess up or misclick, then I just reset my whole run, and I got to do it for 6 minutes, which isn't a huge deal, but it doesn't feel as good as fully auto, right? Fully auto just a nice little quality of life. Honestly, I hope Raid makes Clan Boss like ×10 speed. It makes it a lot quicker. I would definitely be much more happy with that, because I mean, that would save us all so much time, right? I mean, if you got to do 5 minutes, let's just say, of manual setup, and then you move into a 20 to 30 minute Clan Boss run, it takes up a lot of time, especially when you're using 4 keys a day. Now, don't look at this, guys. Don't look at that, okay? This should not be in the recap video, but it is, unfortunately. So Hydra, it's something that I was trying this yesterday, and I forgot to end my key before it actually ended. So there we go. We got Drexstar doing 80,000 damage. Pretty embarrassing, I know, but hey. Right now, Hydra, current this point of recording, it's not really a big focus of mine. Honestly, I have a team for normal that I just more or less throw stuff in there. I throw Tyrant. I did some different champions. I don't have like a set team, but it does one key. One key is 6 million. Not super difficult, pretty easy. Hard, I'm still working on teams. I don't really have anything. Honestly, I feel like the general opinion on Hydra, at least from what I'm seeing, is kind of like it just takes so long. Manually, the whole boss takes a while. Hopefully, when I watch this recap video, they've changed that. Hopefully, Hydra has become a lot more fun. The rewards, hopefully, maybe even become better. The gear pieces are really good, but some of this, I don't know. The fragments, I'm looking forward to her, but after we get her, I'm curious as to what they will be dropping. But obviously, books, shards are always what we love to see, right? We love to see those. Now, I do hope to have all of this being down by the end of the year. That'd be pretty sweet, right? I think they're going to open up Ultra Nightmare by the end of the year, but hey, I will be working on a hard team, working on brutal, but currently not a big focus of mine. Normal, no problem. Hard, I used to have a good team, but when Shamail got nerfed or Deterrence got nerfed, my teams kind of just got all messed up. Now the Doom Tower, I can finish all the rotations fully. I don't do the secret rooms very often. I need to build the teams for the secret rooms because honestly, I'm pretty far behind on a lot of these fragment champions, but the secret rooms sometimes take quite a bit of time, so I haven't focused on that. But the Doom Tower rotations, I can do them all. I haven't finished the very top floor of the Dark Fae because unfortunately, it seems like the last few rotations, the rotation we had, I just, for whatever reason, didn't do it. So it's yesterday was the last day of the Dark Fae rotation, and I got to floor 90, and I ended up going to sleep, celebrating New Year's Eve, and woke up to Doom Tower having reset, and I did not finish Doom Tower floor 90 there. But hey, new year, new me, right? All right, so that is what's going on there, the Doom Tower. Let's see what kind of fragment summons we have going on here. So I am working on a second Yannica. Gonna hopefully fill out my High Elves Faction Guardians area. All these, working on them slowly. Demetha, that was for a fusion a while back. This is what we have. I'll scroll through these pretty fast. We're 15 on Mithrala, Dark Kel, working on. Some of these, I really hope they have a new way to like organize this or something, because right now it's kind of clunky, to be honest. Like all this stuff. Where did we get? This guy comes from the Doom Tower, right? Basatha? I don't even know. But he looks pretty cool. I do actually have Roxanne, who can be used to empower Basatha, and I would love that. So let's see. Faction Guardians, Banner Lords, pretty small. I haven't put my epics in there yet. Not a huge deal. I'll probably add them later on. Same thing with High Elves. Haven't stacked it yet. I thought I did that, honestly. I need to do that. High Elves are pretty close. Once I get Yannica, I'll be up here. And I think, yeah, so I'll be getting super close there. Barbarians, my only one that's max. Wow. I could have swore I put my epics in all these spots. That's really weird. All right, so I guess I didn't. Okay, we got some Roxannes there. No epics. That's going to be a nice boost to player power once I fill that out. Nothing there. I don't put the rares in. The rares just going to take up too much space. I'm not worried about that. Orcs, this is kind of ridiculous. I got all the dupes I need. I just don't have them filled out. I got to be careful because of clan boss, but other than that, I'm fine. Nothing there. Undead, got a little bit working on. We need some more Scar Torsus, so on and so forth, you know. Plus 6 speed, I can grab that. I think, I don't know if I have an epic undead on clan boss. I don't think I do. My Dark Elves, I did just finish yesterday. Pulled a dupe Ray, which I was considering empowering my Ray to +3, but I think I'm going to wait. If I get another one, I may do +4 Ray, but right now I'll just leave it as she is. I do have this maxed out too. I do use Madam in the arena all the time. Knights Rev, same thing. Check them out. Don't got a lot of dupes, which is, it's okay. I mean, I like getting the bonuses, but I also like getting unique legendaries, probably more than the bonuses. My Shadowkin got quite a bit of dupes, actually, especially for how short of time Shadowkin been out. But I've been pretty lucky with double Rio. So that's what's going on there. I think the last thing really is my arena team, my main arena team right now. Kind of my setups. I use basic speed team. I have Rio for some answers for Kymar, answers for Hegemon. I play around with some resistance teams. But yeah, really arenas just jump on, spin the tokens down, get some arena upgrades. So not really pushing too much in the arena right now. Kind of just chilling with that. I think that is everything, guys. Oh, missions. These daggone missions. I'm stuck on the get 40 max substat upgrades using rank 5 or higher glyphs. Man, these are going to take so long. Hopefully, future Ty, hopefully when you're watching this, hopefully you have those missions done. Let's see what we got here going on as far as glyphs. So go here. I got some 5-star ones, not a ton. I mean, I got 10. Okay, so I got enough. I need to start going there and trying to do them too. They're really spread out too. Yeah, it's not enough to finish it right now for sure. It'll take so long, but once we get some of those auto teams going for Faction War Stage 21, I'll be able to jump in there, 2.5 minutes, no problem. Only do Stage 21s, hopefully, once that point comes, and then get good glyphs and get good CVC points, so on and so forth. So hopefully all that comes together. But yeah, this video turned out to be a little bit longer than I expected, but hopefully you guys got a nice little rundown of my account. I'll scroll through the roster. We'll sort by this. I'll do a little scroll through in case you want to see this. I didn't show it earlier in the video. I apologize for that. My Siphi is sitting at 360 speed. My top accuracy champion is 780, it looks like, with Madame Saris. My top damage dealer is Solus, Leoris, and Magnar. I'll show you guys what their stats are real quick. Well, show you guys and future me as well. Let's see, Leoris, currently sitting at 195, 103, 243. 5346 attack. We have Solus, my defense-based snooker, sitting at 257 and 4539. Both of them are in Savage gear, as well as Magnar, my HP-based snooker, also in Savage gear and crit damage stuff as well. A little bit on the slower side of things, 81,000 HP, 251 crit damage. My other Arbiter is sitting at 346 speed. My Siphi sitting at 360, I'm sorry. So 346, 360, those are the speeds of my champions. So yeah, guys, hopefully that's a pretty good summary. Look forward to 2022. Thank you all for all of your support. I thank you all very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you all in the next one.